Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kriti and I am back with another video about my life here in Denmark. And for this video I have my notes ready because I don't want to make any mistake. And in the very beginning I want to say that I know this topic of drinking alcohol is sensitive, so in no way I am like promoting anything or deep promoting anything. I'm not in favor, nothing like that. It's just a genuine question and I have been hesitating to make this video, but I'm like, let's talk about, should I start drinking here in Denmark? If you're watching my video for the very first time, I think this topic might or might not shock you, but on my channel I have a lot of videos to help you know more about this beautiful country, Denmark. I am from India, but I've been living here in Denmark for more than 5 years now. And you can think about, like, after 5 years, this is the first time that I'm thinking about, should I start drinking in Denmark? So without further ado, let's get started. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, and just be part of my lovely YouTube family of more than 1900 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna be talking about drinking alcohol, and I want to focus, the video is all about social drinking here in Denmark, which is part of Danish culture. It is huge. Like, once you move to Denmark, like, few things that you just can't ignore watching, like how many bikes are on the road. People bike here, there is separate bike lane, there is huge culture of coffee here, there are coffee meetings. And similarly, social drinking is a huge part of Danish culture. It is so huge that, like, there is a concept of Friday bar in offices, in universities, where you can get together with your colleagues, your student group, and you are enjoying a beer or two. Denmark, one of the biggest companies is Carlsberg, guys. So yes, it's huge. Every cafe will have beer for you, so you can buy and enjoy beer. So you just can't ignore this. But trust me, like, I have never been forced when I'm out with friends that, Kriti, we all are drinking beer, you should also only have beer, otherwise you're not welcome. That has never happened to me. So it's never the pressure from the people that should I start drinking. It is just that I'm thinking now, am I missing on anything, by not being part of that social drinking when I'm out with friends, or also when you are out for networking events, because going for a beer when you are out with a stranger is common, is part of the culture here in Denmark. So that's why I wanted to talk about this topic. I hesitated, but I'm like, let's talk about this. Now, why this sudden question, like, should I start drinking in Denmark? It happens because I think lately I've started to feel that I think I'm missing out on things. The fun that gets created when you are part of a group where everybody is enjoying little beer or little alcohol, where they are like, yeah, the conversation flow smoothly. You are not overthinking to talk about anything or everything. You can ask questions, because see, at times it is also very difficult. I don't need alcohol when I'm with my Indian friends, because you connect like that. But when you are out for a networking event where everybody is from different parts of the world, I don't know, at times it is so much pressure on you to talk about things. And recently what happened was, and by the way, it's also like, it's not like I have never touched alcohol in my life. I do drink occasionally. I love red wine, so I drink red wine here and there. I don't like beer, so I never go for beer. But I am also someone who will always in a group, like when we are going out, like say for example after Toastmasters meeting, when I'm out with my comedian friends after the show, I'm someone who will always go for soft drinks, or in the winter time I'm going for like hot chocolate. By the way, I just love that elderflower drink. Superb. But recently what happened, during the summertime, just now, I was out with four of us. Like four of us were out after Toastmasters meeting, and we usually go out like just to hang out together. And it was summertime, so we were out like in the park. And one of the guys, he bought red wine for all of us, and because it was red wine, I also like, okay, let's have a glass of red wine. And three of us started to have red wine, and one person was not drinking, so he went for a soft drink. And there was one more like new girl who was just like kind of attending the meeting, and three of us who were having like red wine. After a point, I just started to have so much fun. The conversations became so relaxed. We were able to talk about things. I think I became friends with the new girl. It was very nice. I felt very happy. I would not lie that. Yeah. And this one guy who was not drinking, he happened to say like after an hour or something that, okay, I have to go, I have something early morning, and he just left. And that time it clicked me that, oh my god, I used to be that person. I am that person most of the time when I'm out with friends, or with networking events where you don't know anyone. After a point, I get like, I need to go, I have something, I have an early morning, I don't know what, and I'm always leaving the conversation, and you feel like you're missing out on something, or you're just not able to take the conversation forward. I feel like this is a video not asking you about should I start drinking in Denmark. It is becoming more like indirectly I'm trying to tell you that I'm an introvert. I don't know. So after that night, when I came back home, I was just having this thought that I think I'm missing out on something. Because even when I'm like with my comedian friends after the show, you always get free drinks. I always go for soft drinks, and I feel like I'm missing the fun with my comedian friends, going out for networking events. So I'm always going for like coffee or soft drinks. I'm like, am I missing on anything? Is that why I only have 2 friends here in Denmark? You have to come for my show to hear the rest of the joke. Yeah. And I'm like, I think I should make a video about it. Should I like now make a conscious effort of going for alcoholic drinks when I'm out with friends? Because I did that. I did like we had a very like a group dinner like together, and this was after such a long time. I went for ordering cocktail with vodka, and I just loved it. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? And then like one of that friend again said, Kriti, we should go for red wine. I'm like, maybe not. So yeah, I think I'm thinking about it. I'm still not like, now I'm not like I'm going and out and I'm every time I'm ordering red wine or any alcoholic drink. I'm still like sometimes drink ginger beer, which I like sometimes. Yeah. So that's the idea, that's the thought. It's a part of the culture. People also say that think before moving to Denmark if you're not into drinking the way it is done here. Like it's always part of the culture. So I just had this idea. I thought let's talk about it. I have, as I said, I have never been forced that you have to drink if you're with us and we all are drinking alcohol, so you have to drink. That's not the case. It's also not like people are drunk all the time. It is not all that. It's just that once you are here, when you go out, even like when you're going for a coffee, if the conversation goes like you're talking a lot, and then you can go for again for maybe beer. So those things are part of you know day-to-day life here in Denmark. So let me know, what do you think? If you have been living here in Denmark for a long time, did you feel the need of like making an effort to go for drinking alcohol other than going for soft drinks? Did you had to do you feel the way I feel sometimes, like you have to just leave the conversation in between because you're not enjoying it? If you are a Dane watching this video, let me know your thoughts, because I've been asking a lot of people now. Backstage, I was asking a comedian friend who is a Dane, and he said, "No, Kriti, don't do it. We know it's part of the culture, but it is not good, so don't do it." But then I said, I'm talking about like social drinking, like when I'm out. So yeah, sometimes people say, yeah, you can go for a drink or two, there is no problem, but don't let it happen like it's part of your daily life and you're just all you're doing is with every meal you're having something. So that should not reach there. But social drinking, I think, can or cannot be. What do you think? Let me know. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I know there is no end to this video because the question still lies: should I start drinking in Denmark? With that, thank you so much for giving all the love and support, and do subscribe to my channel. Do ask questions, because there are a lot of interviews are gonna get lined up, especially focusing on the job front. So put those questions down there. I do check them all, and I'm making my personal effort to make sure that all the questions get asked, answered. So yes, keep giving the love and support. This is Critical Comedy signing off and shining now. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.